Tinubu's re-election in 2027 now certain. Reno Omokri says, hey, this Reno self, is he still in PDP or in APC? Or what is he looking for? Or is he trying to adopt Wike's style of being in PDP but seeking for position in APC? Is this a political alignment, or is it in the interest of Nigerians, or he's looking for bread? We need to understand, because this guy, even if he says something reasonable, nobody will take him serious again, because he has lost his political regard as based on his behaviors. But again, let's dive into the details and understand what he's trying to let Nigerians know, or his own perspective. Sociopolitical activist Reno Omokri has said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election in 2027 is now certain, following the removal of Abba Yusuf as the Kano State governor. How? Daily Post reported earlier on Friday that the appeal court ruled that Governor Abba Yusuf of Kano State was not a member of the New Nigerian People's Party at the time the elections were conducted. Yusuf won the election on the platform of NNPP, but the court upheld the position of the governorship election tribunal, which ruled that the governor is not qualified to contest for the seat. The judges further stated that the tribunal was wrong not to have disqualified the appellant, Governor Yusuf. So Omokri wrote, the sacking of Governor Abba Yusuf of Kano by the Court of Appeal has made Bola Tinubu's re-election in 2027 more certain. Why? Because Kano has the highest registered voters of any state and will give at least 2 million votes to presidential candidate in 2027. Sadly, whoever is governor tends to direct where those votes go. So if the NNPP and Labour Party know what is good for them, they should merge with the PDP, as Waziri Atiku suggested, because if they do not merge, then Tinubu will re-emerge. It is just common sense, although common sense is not so common in Nigerian politics. So this is what I'm going to say now. The numbers we've seen in Kano are actually fictitious numbers, because even this election of 2023 has revealed the secret of Kano, that they are even registering underaged, they are registering people who should not be registered. And I just pity the Commissioner of Police for Kano State during the validation of electoral register. Okay, we saw a situation where underage children were registered. They just wore them babariga, give them cap, and they look like old people inside the cloth. And the people were challenging, pressmen and journalists were asking the Commissioner of Police, are you not seeing these people that are children? Why are you allowing them? And the commissioner is saying that, how do you know that these ones are children? Did you think what you see in the eye is correct? He debunked it that they're children, that he has no proof or he has no way to identify them as children, because they could have stunted growth, or they could have had stunted growth. And everybody was like, is this Nigeria? Where are we in the first place? Is this Nigeria reasonable again? That the Commissioner of Police is seeing children being registered, and they were threatening around in Kano that if you touch these children, there'll be violence. And so even the INEC registered them and upheld the register. So all those fictitious numbers we are seeing is what people are using to believe that Kano has numbers. Yes, it might be a very large state in terms of land mass, but in terms of eligible voters, Kano, I don't think Kano is anywhere close to the numbers that is being allocated to the state. That is the truth. So all these fallacies that have been established now, like fact, fallacies now becoming fact is not tenable at all. Actually, not tenable. So what Reno Omokri is trying to say, that now that APC has taken over the state, and Ganduje APC from Kano is the former governor of Kano, is now the APC national chairman, that it will be easy to manipulate the election in Kano in favor of Tinubu, and that will give him a whopping large number that will make him win in the next election in 2027. I know that is their target. That is the truth. And that is why they are determined to make sure they get that NNPP governor off. But again, Kwakwanso said he's a very powerful politician and is the force to beat. Okay, he is the man to beat. Otherwise, he is going his way. And now he didn't even go anywhere in the presidential election. He tried to, rub shoulder with APC to see if they could give him ministerial position. Ganduje blocked him there. Now the only state that he had NNPP candidate as governor now has been removed from his hand. I pity Kwakwanso. Meanwhile, the Waziri of Adamawa, Atiku Abubakar, is trying to promote merger between all other political parties to be able to combat APC come 2027. And then NNPP is saying they can't do that except if Atiku support Kwakwanso to become president. Does that make sense? Kwakwanso cannot go anywhere. He's just a local champion in Kano. So now the APC guys are getting their way through because now they are going to take over that state and get it ready for 2027 to give them the right number of votes. Will Kwakwanso have voice in Kano in 2027? That we don't know. But even if Kwakwanso has voice, will the government not use the power of incumbency and the state-owned resources to influence the election to go their way? It's possible. They can go there and cause all kind of problem and make sure that they win the state. Wow. So that's what Reno is trying to say. It makes a bit of sense, but Reno, to be the kind of person he is, nobody will listen to him. I'm sure he's seeing that they're going to use him and dump him. No matter how much he has been given, he would have finished spending it by now. And somebody is saying here, he is begging for an appointment, but our presido is wiser. After you occupied London, yes, seriously seeking for a position. He went and occupied London against Tinubu. Now he's coming to speak as if he loves Tinubu. They will not give him anything, I tell you. He's just going to fool himself. At the end of the day, he will be dropped, just like FFK has been dropped. Yeah. This one is highly sensible and has strange foresight than most of embittered commentators here. What do you know? What is sensible? And what is it about the fictitious numbers in Kano that have been established as fact now, even when they know that they're fictitious? Speaking English, including you, because your grammar, they one kind. Can you imagine? Abuki Malam Cow. Why didn't Ganduje, the governor, okay, as at the 2023 election, decide where the vote went? Why did NNPP come first without having the governor? That is the mystery of the whole matter. I don't know how. So that means that they shouldn't be too sure for 2027, even though Reno is trying to paint a scenario that, with Kano in APC, in the pocket of APC, they will get it. It might not go the way they want it. But now that they're in power, even then, they were still in power at that time, but Tinubu is more brutal than Buhari, and we want to make sure he deploys all state-owned resources to win the state. Some say by the judgment today, Ganduje, as the governor then, did actually directed where the votes went. Abi? That's a very good question, Sha. If Tinubu will reform Nigeria, why not? Won't Nigeria accept him again? 2027. We have seen enough in this country. Let good hand continue, please. Which good hand? Which good hand? This one is looking for attention. Some Omokri, please increase the volume. Make I hear. Omokri is something else. Why people attack this man? He is expressing his opinion. Say your own. Leave Omokri. He is a good Nigerian. How is he a good Nigerian? Because he's supporting APC, Abi. He's selling PDP to support APC. That makes him a good Nigerian. So, okay, that is what Omokri has said. Just like what somebody said here, he has the right to express his own opinion, and let's leave it at that. Listening and let's have a comment.